I know. It's probably the most riveting gameplay. The EULA. All the cool kids still call it the EULA, right? Just like all of the rest of the youths. If you're on, let me know how audio is, if I have to move my microphone. I'll give it until 3 minutes. All right. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Let me know if audio is okay, if everything is everything's going well. Maeglin, Motsky, hey, it's great to see you again. I mean, you have so many choices as to who you want to watch flail around at Dark Souls, so it's nice to see you here. I'm like really excited to have Dark Souls, all of Dark Souls on my PS4. Alright, I guess let's get started. Hey Sam. The first boss. The brightness. Yeah. Let me bump it up a little bit for Twitch. Things are going pretty well, Maeglin. Thanks for asking. Hope everything's good for you guys. In America, it's Memorial Day weekend. So I've got a lot of things to do, actually. I've got to write a couple of mini scripts and record the finale for Kuon and get that edited, but it's Dark Souls weekend. I mean, come on. Let's bump that to 75. Wait, auto wall recovery off. Okay, there we go. Everything's good. Everything's good, you guys. Auto roll recovery is off. And button sends. Hey, real folk. Alright, so here we are at the first boss. Character creation. Yeah, it's the next Kuon vid is going to be very short because the Kuon phase is very short. But I wanted to write a bunch of things to say while running through it. So I need to like go back through all my videos and like get all the notes together so I can get like a plot synopsis going and look through all the comments again. Auto wall recovery is bad because it forces the camera back, like, it bounces the camera off the walls instead of going through the walls, which really gets in really gets in the way. Alright, let's do hair first because hair, I hear they messed up my favorite hairstyle, so let's go see. Oh my god, they totally did! They added too much of a part. See what else, how everything else looks. There's the bun. Pigtails. ponytail. Yeah, braided's my favorite, but oh boy. I'm probably gonna just redo my platinum run from my PS3 character, so yeah, rip fashion. 5-finger delta. I don't remember that at all. Store of Royalty, Dragon Scholar. I'm not sure if this is going to be a lore through, but let's just look at like some of the lore on their faces. Commoner, 5-finger delta. I don't remember. I seriously don't remember that at all. Beautiful face of the refined. Common in Astora. Thorland Clerics. Jubiliant Katarina. Ominous features associated with the Earl of Kareem. Yeah, he's very stern. Classic Xena. Press F for respect for Xena, because it never comes up again. Atypical looks. I wonder if that's an adjustment to the translation, because there's a few adjustments to the translations in DSR. And Far East Traveler. For some reason... Yeah, some of these descriptions are a little... I have to go look at my PS3 version. It's been pretty much over a year since I've looked at my PS3 version, so... I don't know yet. I mean, I think I'm gonna just redo my Platinum character, which is Claymore. But... which will mean that I'm probably gonna have a bit of everything, so more or less quality. But... I remember it started with the strength thing, and then it switched to Quelaag's Fury Sword, and that's what I used to kill Ornstein and Schma. Basically, we'll just play it by ear. If you guys have anything you want to see me do, let me know. As I'm flailing through this character generation. Oh, she turns more blue. I have heard that yes. Like, a lot of things are pretty much the same from what I've seen. Yeah, well, which Artorias greatsword? The true one or the corrupted one? That's because they have different stats, and you need both if you need if you want platinum. Oh, divine, so the true one. yeah, it's the funny thing here is that Jubilant Katarina looks nicest. No, I just kind of go until it looks right. I start with the hair though, so it has to like fit with the hair, and the hair has to frame the face. And then I just tinker around. Dense. You can go super dense. It's a lot of, like, experimentation, really. Oh yeah, RGB is a slider. I forgot all about that. My Bloodborne one back. Yeah, you're mostly looking back at the back of their head, and in Dark Souls you pretty much, like, you see them in hollow form anyway. So it's not like I... care that much. Let's go a little higher there. Happy. Open. Go happier. Mid that. Oh yeah, it requires a PhD. Alright, what are we doing here? Let's go with the master key. So we can pretty much go where we want. See here, I love the Wanderer class. Yeah, I mean, that's why I start with the hair first, because the hair is the thing you mostly see. Bandit. Hunter. Sorcerer. Pyromancer. Cleric. Deprived. What does it start with? It's a lot of vitality. What do you guys think? Hunter or knight? Solid armor, but I don't really use it. I'm gonna have to knock it off. I think I'll just go with warrior. I need a name. That's it. Estelle number 2.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side. Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Hooray! We're back again. It's nice to be here. I've always appreciated that the player character is always sitting in the one patch of light within this place. The real hero of Dark Souls was the the UI scaler. I really like a small UI. Imminent resignation. Let's check our roll. I like the new glow to the messages. Nothing. but yeah, whatever. So you can see the first boss, and you can see what happens to people who challenge the first boss. Yep. What's funny is going through some of the older FromSoft titles and finding the same sound libraries. That became a mini game within the Kuon comment section. The specularity of the new lighting system, that's very nice. Specularity, which is what the fancy term they say for like reflections, was like really new when Dark Souls originally came out. Fire. Yeah. DS2 had a lot of attempts at the new lighting situation too. Is that a doggo, or is that something that wants to be frommed or caught and it fails? Kinda looks like a doggo. There goes. Get your shield. But I don't want a game. Alright, fine. Yeah. The dark sign, as it turns out, is a seal placed upon humans by Gwyn because he was afeared of humans. We'll come back to that later, I guess. But that should be the rusted iron ring, I want to say. Hey, Oscar. I love what you've done with the place. The god races are quite lovely.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Hmm? Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid.
Well,
I'll die
that sucks.
soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Sure.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family: thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the Undead Asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite. Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
Surprisingly, the castings that that Frog Nation do for Souls are surprisingly very well. Like, some of these actors are very well known for their characters. Currently, Griggs of Vinheim is on the show Krypton on Sci-Fi Channel, and he plays the voice of Rao. See you, Oscar. Oh, I'm super freaking early. All the time now. Alright, so we got that door. Make sure there's nothing at the bottom. Let's, alright. Shortcut. You can hear the asylum demon. Yeah, Griggs. The sorcerer dude. The assassin. Hey, Doctor. What's up? Oh, man. It's gonna take me some time to get my timing back. And we'll come back to that later. Those are your clues that you should come back here later. Hooray! It has been a while. Yeah. I explained earlier that I've got to get some stuff done for the Kuon finale. But, it's Dark Souls Remastered weekend. Could be a soul item nearby. There's Snuggly's crown. Snuggly. Oh yeah, like when I went to buy this, it was the last one in the store. Because I buy my single player games on physical media a lot of the time. Wait, where the heck is the item? Because there is an item here. I just forget where it is. Oh, somebody tried jumping. Always try jumping. Oh yeah, like Aegon yesterday, he was playing, and he got attacked by a super rare red phantom vagrant. And the Crabbo thought it was Armored Core and decided to throw some missiles at him, and he died. Yeah, never jump. Always try jumping, but never jump. Where is the item? There it is. Let's get out of here. Yeah, he thought the red Crabbo thought it was Armored Core and sent a bunch of missiles at him, and Aegon died.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the Undead Asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
You could always have been a Gravelord. It didn't mean you didn't need to be an NG plus for it. Like, you could always be made a Gravelord in NG, but the NG effects started in NG plus. You know, Hamad, if you're new around here, welcome, first of all. But I've been playing a lot of old FromSoft games, and actually a lot of old FromSoft games have been giving me a new perspective on Dark Souls entirely. Also, Lurks, have you seen any Miracle Cheerios hanging around? Because Illusory Wall's been looking for them, and no one seemed to have been able to find it. But yeah, like, all of those little references that flew over everybody's heads because a lot of people weren't familiar with FromSoft when Dark Souls came out. Because FromSoft, let's be honest, was a niche mercenary development house before, and whose main claim to fame and what AAA publishers wanted were their Armored Core games. after a while, because Age Tech, which was basically their original parent companies, because Age Tech is the American arm of ASCII Entertainment, and ASCII Entertainment funded Kingsfield 1, which is FromSoft's first game. But after a while in the mid-aughts, like, Armored Core became too expensive for them to do, so Ubisoft and Bandai Namco were publishing Armored Core in the early aughts, and then Dark Souls happened. But, like, there's a lot of references to old games in Dark Souls 1. For instance, Seath, who's the biggest one. Seath was the big bad of Kingsfield 1, who was the enemy to Gyra, who you might know as Calamite. So, there's that. We will need a level there. We'll probably need a level of faith, but I'm gonna shove it into HP. Seath was the original, like, big bad in Kingsfield, and his enemy was a dragon that looked a lot like Calamite, by the name of Gyra, G-U-Y-R-A. Dave Klein, or Dave Control, has an extensive lore series on Kingsfield, and if you're interested, you should check that out. I have Kingsfield 4 in the mail, so I'll be streaming that. Because it might be easier to stream instead of make YouTube videos for it, because a lot of it's probably going to be me bashing my head against the wall. So, look forward to that. In the meantime, Dark Souls.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the Undead Asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the Undead Church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on. But I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
This brings us to our second reference to old FromSoft games, and that is bells. Bells, surprisingly, feature in a few old FromSoft games, notably Kuon, where the big puzzle solve thing is a very particular Buddhist bell. We probably won't talk to him in NG+.
Ah, your face. You're practically hollow. I don't know. Going hollow could solve quite a bit.
Although he hollows because he hears the second bell, and he gets super jelly.
What? Restoring your humanity? Well, there are a few ways to go about it. Collect it bit by bit from corpses. Or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself summoned. And the quickest way, although I'd never do it,
Really?
is to
You'd
kill
never
a
do it?
healthy undead and pillage its humanity. Coveting thy neighbor is only human, after all.
That's not what they mean by coveting thy neighbor. I like how not shiny his chainmail is. It actually looks a bit worn. Yeah, Lurks, it's very funny because, like, in Dark Souls 1, them living means not succeeding, and you have to sabotage all of their quests for them to live. Coveting thy neighbor is like a turn of phrase for wanting to date them. It's like that thing. You want thy neighbor. So, here we are. Big pool. Someone just rang. Yeah, exactly, Lurks. Lions. Do I want the binoculars? Look at how many people. The AI is a lot more aggressive in DSR, so we'll get to that. But first, let's go and explore and grab some things. Soul of a Lost Undead, Soul of a Lost Undead. Go told to step
Hello
away.
There. I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of Thurland. Have you business with us? If not, I'd prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
Petrus. Us? Hmm?
Hello there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance. But I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this. As a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
And he gives us a bunch of pennies.
Oh my, you again. Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you?
Sure.
Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods. Now let me share my miracles. Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
Your faith being your souls. We're going to be learning his gesture, and that's the only reason we enter into the covenant, because he overcharges for his items. He charges you like 10 and 8,000 souls for things you will get for half price later.
Come
From
again.
Rhea.
The effectiveness of the teachings depend upon your faith.
Certainly not how much I'm willing to pay for them, eh, Petrus? Take off that net. Petrus is super awful. Bones. And you also get like a talisman for free that he also is selling. And you get some cracked red eye orbs. This is probably Petrus's like secret stash. Petrus is awful. Patches gets the attention because he's in every Miyazaki game, starting with For Answer as Patch the Good Luck. But, and like, Lautrec because it's Lautrec. Well, there's some more things we need to go do. First thing we gotta do is we gotta head downstairs and say hello to Anastasia. She can't speak. Don't worry about it. No one plays it. Hair doesn't seem that bad. Send this back up because we might die grabbing the Firekeeper soul. No, that's Senji Plus. Senji Plus is going to be that. Look at this guy. Even in Remaster, he's still just chillin'. The chillest bro in all of Dark Souls. Hey guy.
Hmm? Well, this is unusual. You haven't lost your head. And more importantly, you're free. How on earth? Well, I shouldn't pry. I'm Ricky of Vinay. I was once an established smith. Look at me now. Can you believe it? Hmm? What is it? Have you? Oh no. Don't worry. No intention of escape. It's safe here. Can't bear the thought of going hollow out there. Although, I must admit, not much to occupy myself. How about this? I could forge your weapons, albeit with rather minimal tools. I'll show you what made me the best in Vinay.
You know, I didn't even PvP when I was... See, I played Dark Souls 1 in 2016 into 2017, and the only time anyone ever invaded me was in Artorias of the Abyss DLC. And it was because the Blades of the Dark Moon were mad at me for changing covenants. And that was it. Since it was an Ulasil, he fell off the thing, and I never saw anybody else again.
We're both cursed, undead. But what's there really to moan about?
So, here's your magic guy. You can't do any ascensions because, well, you know. He is the easiest smith to get to if you have certain things. He can reinforce your armor. That's something I didn't really do at all. And he can repair your equipment, which is really neato. And you can buy his magic off of him because he's not going to need it. And it's probably his sorcerer catalyst that he's
Come back soon.
he's selling.
Smithing helps soothe my nerves. Don't let me
She
wither
probably
away
could be, yeah. That's a good idea. Oh, Hunter, you mean Kingsfield? I've got to be on brand, Hunter. Listen. We'll grab the Stoke. Exactly. And a transient curse. See if I even remember where this stupid thing is. Yeah, I want to say yes, they did. Oh, you know, this is straight out of my PS4. I'm not streaming out of my computer because that would be way too much work for me. Where? Hello, girls. Nice to see you. And because my PS4, here's the thing, my PS4 is my entertainment center, and so it is attached and locked to my plasma screen, and I don't remember where this Firekeeper soul is. I thought it was straight this way. But... Ladies, please. I didn't think it was that far away. The place looks gorgeous, by the way. The water had some... The water did some weird things to Generation 7 consoles. But yeah, my PS4 is my entertainment center, and it is my Blu-ray player for my television. So yeah, that's it right there, right? So alright, we're leaving. Oh, well, I'm just gonna kill myself. Yeah. You will... Flame... When it burns super hot, turns kind of white-blue. So it could just be really hot burning flames at New Londo. Yeah, sugar burns blue too. Yeah. And Dusk could be the mother. Dusk basically could be the mother of the Abyss. I mean, like, Nashandra is well known for looking basically just like Dusk. Alright, time to be bad at parrying. Yeah. You jerk. You! Alright, come on down. You're the next winner on The Price is Right. It's very red. Yeah, the bell's not gonna stop. And they fixed the bell in Quelaag's domain, so it's not going to stop down there either. Alright. Now that that's clear, let's go grab that item below us. That. This guy's got an early lunch. This door. This will be a door. Never stop stopping. Indeedly do. No, I'm not on board with that. I'm that weird person who thinks Manus is Madir. I mean, not Manus. Half-Light is Madir. Not sure how, controversial that is, but I'm that person who thinks Manus is somebody completely different, and that Half-Light ends up being Madir. I don't think anybody says anything about that. I think Shira is... I don't think Shira was, like, connected to anybody. She seemed entirely too loyal to Philionor to think about anybody else. Madir yields the stuff Half-Light uses in his fight. So what the memories within the souls suggest is that it's the same guy. So pretty. Well, that's the thing about Half-Light. To understand the Half-Light boss fight, you have to kind of understand how phantoms work. And the one person who understood intrinsically how phantoms work was Gale. Which is really neato to think about. I guess because Gale had a lot of time to think about such things. Oh yeah, Hunter, what do you think? Well, think about what Gale does during his boss fight. He knows how the summon sign actually works, so he's able to self-summon himself to your side, which is his teleport. He had a lot of time to figure out how the Way of White Corona works, so he adjusted that, along with all of the adjustments he did to his own weaponry. But, Gale knew what was up. And he knew how to abuse them. Dang it. It's too early there. So, how do you distinguish them, Hunter? Man, one more try and then we'll move on. Huh. That felt like I can't do that. Like it felt like I hit an invisible wall. And now I'm being way too late. Interesting. Alright. Look, it's Hellkite. Hi, Hellkite. Let's try it. Okay, I should be able to make it. I should just be able to be straight on. That's very weird. Hmm. Oops. Oh well. Guess I'm either half crazy or something wasn't quite right there. I need to remember this timing. I'll just scroll around the back. Yeah. You have to be cursed to attack them. So, the question is, are ghosts, at least in Dark Souls 1, cursed in some degree? But it depends on what you define as what curse is. Or what the meaning of is. There's that. But, what is curse in Dark Souls 1? What do they mean by curse in Dark Souls 1? Do need to get my crap back though. Hey, firebomb. I like free firebombs. And I do like how phantoms, because you can see how the Firekeeper is summoned in, so you can see how that really close up, that they feel like they're being pulled up by an invisible force, by like their spine actually. That when you're being summoned in, you don't like crawl out of the ground from your summon sign. It is something pulling you out of the ether by your spine. So, maybe our purple bros are right. Hmm? I'm trying to aggro all of the guys who will aggro. There's the wooden shield, which is nice. And a bonfire. Be wary of tough enemy. Yeah, because there's a BTSR over there. But first, we need to go speak to a guy about a horse. I like that thought that Ornstein is a spear of the church. When are you guys gonna separate or what? Oh, come on. Let me back up. I don't know if his timeline needs fixing, since he's not in DS2. That's a false version of him. No, it's not him. Everything in DS2 is about things being fate. And he's fate, made by Solaire. It's a golem. Everything in DS2 is fate, including Ornstein. Really? Alright, I'm not going that way. Not yet.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
Nice to see you escaped Boletaria. So, he has a bunch of really cool things. The dried finger has been moved over here from DS1 Vanilla. Dried finger is something you get from Painted World there. Now it's over here. We'll be picking this up just because I want it. He's also got a few keys, like the residence key and the bottomless box, which we'll need to pick up. He's got the same leggings, the same stuff that Crestfallen has, and Firebomb Merinos. Pick that up. Hey, Unicyclic. What's going up?
Things are getting treacherous in these parts. A horrible goat demon has moved in below. And up above, there's that humongous drake and a bull demon too. If you stick around this place, it might end up being your grave. Here, I'm not here to chit-chat. We talk business, or we talk nothing at all.
Verdite. Wow. Bringing out
Thank
that
you
Kingsfield
kindly.
reference there. Verdite. Alright, let's go see another man about a horse. I don't want to see these men about horses. It's true though. Where there's cats. Thank you for the follow. I wonder if they didn't want to, like, spend the time animating a horse or modeling a horse. Do you guys see that corpse respawn into action over there? Ah, the try jumping message. And thank you for the follow. I will get up in just a second just to see who it was. Sidriel and Lions, thank you both for the follow. It's down here. I did it! Hooray! Okay, well, let's move on. So you can see Lower Undead Berg from right here. And the fires are actually really cool. And we have bonfire. So let's rest and restart. Actually, we need to kindle this place. All right. No, they don't have any humanity. Meh. Hold on. How many do I have? 5? One should do it. I always forget how many I need. Oh yeah. I'm probably gonna die very soon though. Because there's a jump to do. Yeah, it's that jump for the BTSR. Oh, actually? No, there's nothing really interesting in the stat art. That's network settings. I want to see character name? Yeah, character name is fine. Uncle Gail's the best, though. Oh, I missed it. Yep. Wait. What? Well, I'm still alive. Well. Oh, you know what did I buy the orange? Did I buy the orange soapstone, you guys? How do I use it? Yes! I don't even know if it's gonna... Alright, I'm gonna have to try and quit the game. Yeah. If Berg skip gone really wrong. The Berg skip went super wrong. Oh, Dark Souls, I love you. Shouldn't I have... No, I don't have... Well, I do, but I don't really like it. Nope. Hey, I restarted that. Well, I guess we know that is, recreatable. I just want the BTSR. Reproducible? Nice. Yeah, like lore hunting. Let me try fall. These guys were just sitting down at dinner, and then some rude boys showed up. Yeah, I mean, I'm just not patient, so patience is a virtue for Dark Souls parrying. Hey, their waistcloth and everything. Would you people? I'm trying to die to a Black Knight, okay? Black Knight Sword. Yeah, I mean, that's a trap. You don't want to go that way. Oh crap, I'm so gonna die now. Hold on a sec. I've got a BTSR. Here's a weird thing about patches. Patches started up as Patch the Good Luck in Armored Core Francer. So if people want to say he's a Loki kind of character, then him being a guy around luck is really on point, and luck being a thing about humanity also on point. Oh, I'm gonna die now. Yeah, there it is. So I got lost and went up instead of went down. So, like, Patches is kind of... He might be the god of humans, if you want to say that he's like a Loki god, a Loki-type god, and he's associated with luck via For Answer, and luck is a human thing. So, there you go. Oh, by the way, since we did get that sword, let's take a quick look at it. Great Sword of the Black Knights who wandered Lordran. Used to face chaos demons. The large motion that puts the weight of the body into the attack reflects the great size of their adversaries long ago. Whew. 2018. Could try out an S-Dock, I guess. Yeah. Longsword's fine. Gentlemen. Yeah, take that stairs. There we go. He's down. This rude guy is throwing firebombs. Yeah, and like, the final form that actually comes off of the hilt, which might be a reference to the Blue Blood Sword and Demon Souls and such like that. But grab some firebombs, that's nice. There's my crap. BKS is... Yeah, could you imagine just using it in the teeth? Oh, he got caught. And there's a thingy over there. Glad to know that still works. Iframing through the barrel. I don't want to fight Havel yet. Oh, there it is. Ah! No! You freaking... I have enough pendants. Probably. Yep. So you can. I didn't want to do that. Oh, what a lovely, interesting place to be. Da 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 da. No! Archers. Another crossbow. Look at this view. Look at those god rays. Oh, hi. I didn't think that was gonna work. Oh, hey guys. Let's go say hi to Solaire. Hey, Solaire.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time. Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment. The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey? This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this. We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation.
Hooray!
Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
Praise the sun. Praise the sun indeed.
Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly
Theomony is my
incandescent.
preference name. The reason I'm casative on YouTube is because it's actually because of like Sony Entertainment Network being stupid and not letting me be under my Theomony Google account. Oh well. No sense being under spilled milk. Oh yeah, nothing there. And then... I wonder if I can run it. Hellkite, hello, how are you? It is nice to see you. Taking off your clothes makes you run faster. That's an old trick. If you're willing to die a whole bunch, you can actually outrun Hellkite to the other side of the bridge. And, I mean, the one time I did that, it took me a whole bunch of tries, so I'm not going to subject you guys to that, but... There's Hellkite. Fun thing is, Hellkite will be a name of an enemy type in Armored Core Verdict Day, at least. And very early in the game, too. I had a chuckle. It's very snazzy. It is very snazzy. Alright, let's go... I don't really want to deal with the rats. Yeah. Hitboxes get real clarified. Yes, it was. I thought I was dead for sure. I missed kick. I should go level up. Which side is the... Indeed. So there's a Black Knight up top. And if you aggro him, he will follow you to the ends of the earth. And I forgot how to open up that gate. Because again, when I did the run, like I ran straight through. I like that Hellkite is he's just a dude trying to protect his one shrine. Much like Papa Madeir. Hey, somebody rang. Sweet. Really, you guys? Nobody asked your opinion, boar. Boar, seriously, nobody asked your opinion. Jeez. That's all. Really, dude? Double chugging. This is me shaking my head. Oh, yeah, yeah. I know you can backstab the boar here, but I'm not gonna. Isn't a very long sword, that's fine. Hi. That's a very large halberd. Yeah, it looks like this game's version of a scythe. Wait. I mean, that was early. So this is a soul item. But it is a worthwhile one. No, Manus like kind of came out of nowhere. Manus was kind of a beast. Yeah. So this is a night shield. If they go into S-Dock mode, don't even try. They will parry you. No, I need to run over to the elevator. Because I am out of Estes. So with that out of the way, we need to go activate this elevator. Those clothes are fabulous. Fabulous. Let's grab this. Hey, Petrus. Whew. Let's see here. What do I want to throw in the box? That. Couple of little things we want to do now, or we want to save that for next stream, because we have a bunch of options going for us. We can go and fight Havel in the tower and hit up the Darkroot Garden. We can continue on the critical path, or the main path, and go clear up the gargoyles. Seems like a good idea. Graveyard Artem Rush. Yeah. So, I mean, there's not a whole lot to talk about with regard to lore as you're playing this game for the first time. There's a lot of like random little winks and nods to past games though, like Seath is the big one. Hellkite is in Verdict Day as a annoying gun enemy. Although Verdict Day came out after this, surprisingly enough. Dark Souls came out in 2011. Verdict Day came out in 2013. So there's that. Good luck. No. Be alone. Yeah. I knew I was done as soon as the BTSR lit up. I'm like, oh, well, Icarus. I'll play some more tomorrow. Yeah. depends on how far I get to some of the stuff I need to do before I record the final episode of Kuon. But yeah, we're doing some rushing around in here. Gimme the caduceus. He might be, because Ricard is not an original character. Ricard and Michael are FromSoft's like go-to NPC guys. Both of them are in like Echo Knight. There's this Vayhander, which I might switch to. The Nox. Yeah, and blood is made in the bones, so it makes a lot of sense that there are that these guys are around. I think that's everything. Like Ricard, and who's also known as Richard in FromSoft lore, and Michael are like NPCs in a lot of their games. If it like calls for an American, it's usually Richard. So most of the Echo Knight games, Metal Wolf Chaos, some other things. But Oscar, I think it might be an original name at least. Otstarva was in For Answer before he was in Demon Souls. Funnily enough, For Answer came up today on my Twitter, and somebody asked if For Answer story was any good, and it's pretty good. It shows its age, because For Answer came out when PS3 games didn't need trophies, because it doesn't have a trophy list. Hard to imagine a time before trophies. But yeah, and I also mentioned that For Answer's true ending is referenced directly in Dark Souls 3's ending. So there is that. Kingsfield 4's protagonist has a name, and I forget what it is. The Age of Ancients, indeed. Alright, so we've got some things to do. We've got a bunch of options we can do next stream. Go harass Havel, also known as enter Darkroot Basin before you actually should. We can go to Blighttown because we have the Master Key. We can go and attack the gargoyles and do that because we're pretty close to doing that. Actually, you know what I should do, because I forgot all about it until just now, is grab that Firekeeper's soul and come back down. So I'm gonna do that. So do you guys have any other like random questions? Anything you guys want to talk about real quick? Blighttown's fixed, Lions! They fixed it. It's fixed. I might actually do this in my hair tomorrow. That's how I normally do my braids, but not like 3 of them. Hey guy. I've come to steal your Firekeeper soul. Oh, I know. I know. I know. I'll come to beat you up tomorrow. Also, we can do this real quick. I love the beginning of a Dark Souls game because there's always so much to do. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oops! Ooh, Fort King. Sam, are you going to Koth first? I went the wrong way. I like the new effect aura. New effect aura is pretty good. DS3 I like for different reasons. Sometimes it... Don't ask me what my favorite one is, because it changes every day. Some days DS3 is my favorite, some days DS1 is my favorite. Other times, it's DS2. Ah, I can't roll! What if I'm attacking this from the wrong angle? I'm actually surprised at how much I'm retaining. I retained because I have not touched this game in like a year. Hey guys! Whoops. Maybe I was just supposed to jump. So, even though this is mostly a de-rusting run, what do you guys want to see from like DS1? What kind of things do you want me to like keep a watch for? Okay. Ash Lights, Crystal Caves, and Darkroot Garden. Darkroot Garden. I really like Darkroot Garden, so we'll spend some time there. Since we have to grind souls there. And if you want to go back to the Asylum, that's the way to do it. We already just grabbed that key. Which actually has some cool lore on it, so let's take a quick look. This one. But even if a hero found a key in Lordran to liberate this prison, would he have the means or the heart to ever come back? knows? But yes, now we can go back to the asylum. So yeah, we have a lot of different places to go if we felt like it. And I can even sunbro the gargoyles if I felt like that too. So I guess 2.5 hours is good enough. I'm hungry and I want to get some dinner. So thank you guys for joining me. You have lots of options right now of people you want to watch, and I'm glad and humbled that you decided to watch me flail around in Dark Souls. So I thank you guys very much for that, and I will see you guys next stream, hopefully tomorrow. I have more or less the weekend off, but my job schedule changes every week, so, and then like sometimes I have to be up at like 4 in the morning or 3 in the morning. So we'll see. Keep a watch on Twitter if you're not already following me. And thank you guys for joining me. Bye-bye now.